Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Thank you so much for being here today. Today I've got a kind of a chit chat get ready with me video. I've got a lot of things I want to talk to you guys about. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of things that we've been doing lately. I definitely want to kind of catch you up on. As you can see, I've got my bare face in all its glory. I hate being on camera with a bare face, but it is what it is. I've got all my skincare already on. I've got my eyes primed and ready to go. I had one of my sweet viewers request that I do an eye look with this Dose of Colors ice cream palette, so that's what we're going to do today. But before we get into the video, I just want to send my deepest condolences, love, heartfelt wishes to all of those that are suffering here in Texas. As you know, I live in Dallas. I am about 5 hours from where the destruction is happening from Hurricane Harvey. I have a lot of friends. I've got a lot of family that are down on the coast area of Texas that have been affected by Harvey. And I want to tell you all that I'm thinking about you. I watch the news and literally right now I'm going to tear up. This is probably not a good time to do this before I'm about to put makeup on, but I watch the news and I'm just completely speechless, stricken at the devastation that my fellow Texans are having to go through. I mean, this is like an unprecedented event that they are having to deal with. And I don't think anyone ever saw this coming. And that's the hardest thing of it all. You know, there was really no preparation just because the storm came in so fast and it was definitely so much worse than everyone originally anticipated. So I just want to say my heartfelt wishes go out to everyone in Texas. I love you all so much. Being a fellow Texan, I feel so much pride in seeing everyone get together and band together and help. And I have already kind of looked up different donation charities that I can donate to. I know that our neighborhood is already getting like donations ready to send down to Houston and the affected areas. So I encourage you all, if you haven't, you know, if you can give anything, $5, $10, whatever, clothes, food, shelter, it's just whatever you can give would be so much appreciated. And sweet Shauna, our friend, our YouTube friend, Shauna at The Love of Makeup, she was displaced from her brand new home. And again, my heart and my love go out to you all. Whew. Oh, I get so upset when I talk about that. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I have brought you guys in just a little bit closer so you can see my wrinkles and my pores up close and personal. Isn't it exciting? And I'm getting this hair out of my way. This hair drives me crazy, especially when I put makeup on. So what I decided to do, as I mentioned, is use the Dose of Colors palette in order to get ready today. What I'm going to go first is with the color Cone, and I'm going to put that all over my transition in my eye area. I'm going to go a little bit higher than my natural crease and just kind of get some color there, doing windshield wiper motions back and forth. Oh my goodness, it has just been a crazy end of the summer. We, I think as you know, we went to San Diego for vacation the first week of August. It was so awesome. We had such a great time. We went to Universal Studios in LA. Oh my God, that LA traffic is crazy. We spent some time with family and friends down in San Diego. We stayed in Del Mar. Oh, what a gorgeous area. We went to the beach. We went to Coronado. We just had so much fun. We had a great time with family and friends. My husband's parents live there, and then his brother and family lives there as well. So we got to spend some really good quality time with them, and that definitely is always nice. All right, now I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Double Scoop. It's kind of a darker bronzy color. And I'm going to put that just kind of on the outer corner of my movable lid. This is kind of a nice shimmery bronzy color. As you can tell, these shades are so nice and pigmented. They do have a little bit of a fallout, but you know, nothing that is out of the ordinary for, you know, really nice soft shades like this. They blend together really nice and well too. That's what I like about the Dose of Color shadows. So pretty, so easy to use. Now we're going to get a little bit crazy here. You're probably like, Michelle, what are you doing? I'm going to take this green kind of shimmery color. It's called Mint Chip. And I'm going to put that in the innermost corner of my movable lid. Oh, this color is so pretty. Look at how beautiful and shimmery that is. I promise you, once we kind of blend these things together, it will look really, really nice. You could definitely take some Fix Plus and put that on your brush if you want to intensify this, but as you can see, it's pretty pigmented. I don't really think you need any more intensity, but you know, hey, if you want to kind of go all out, go for it. And this is usually the time where you're like, oh my God, Michelle, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just taking the brush that I originally used to put this dark brown on, and I'm just kind of taking it back over and just kind of blending the two together. And then I'm going to take the other brush that I had the transition shade, and I'm just going to, again, I didn't put any more product. I'm just going to go back and forth and kind of blend those all three together. So now I'm going to go in with this flat, kind of a really dark brown hot fudge color. I've got a flat brush. And what I'm going to do is just kind of take that along the upper lash line and just kind of line that out. That'll give my eye a little bit more dimension. Off camera, I just cleaned up underneath my eyes just to kind of get rid of some of that fallout from the eyeshadows. And now I'm going to go back in with my Bobbi Brown. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base Primer, and I'm just going to kind of put that underneath my eyes again. I did put this all over my face before I started my makeup, but I'm just going to kind of reapply that underneath here. This is a great, great primer. I really, really like it a lot. It feels kind of like a tacky lotion. It's not that silicone-y feel, which I'm good with. The one thing I kind of don't like about this is that you have to stick your fingers in that, and I don't like that. I always feel like I'm contaminating a product when I stick my fingers in there. But otherwise, I think the product itself is really, really nice. Then I'm going to go in with one of my favorite foundations. This is the Too Faced Born This Way. I think it's everyone's favorite foundation. I have the color Pearl here, and what I usually do is just pump out 2 pumps onto my hand and just kind of put that all over my skin. As you can tell, I only needed 1 pump. I've got a lot of product left over, but I like to kind of save that in case I need to go in to cover any extra areas. I'm using my EcoTools sponge, which I love, and I'm just kind of spreading this all around. I just think it blends so nice on the skin. I just think it feels great, nice and lightweight, and I really, really like it. So I did have a couple breakout areas. So what I'm going to do is just kind of pounce this back on my hand and kind of just go over the areas that I feel I need a little bit more coverage. My face, it does really well for a while, and then it breaks out. Like, look at this monster. I'm going to cover that one up. Look at how well that covered up too. Nice. Next, for concealer, I've got the Pro Glow Concealer, which I'm absolutely in love with. I have the color 01 Classic Ivory. I think this is such a great, great concealer. I've been really, really happy with this. I love how lightweight it is. And when I put it under in my eyes, I mean, I want something that's going to be really nice and lightweight. Look at how that just kind of blends out. I also feel that over time it doesn't fall into all of my fine lines that I've got underneath here. So I think this is a really, really nice concealer if you need something. I have so much crepiness under here, and you know what? I feel like it doesn't accentuate it, and I know a lot of them can do that. So to set all the foundation and concealer that we just put on, I've got my EcoTools Big Ol' Powder Brush and my RCMA No Color Powder. As you can see, I bought one of these containers from Amazon. I just like it because it has a sifter in it, and it's just a lot easier to use. So what I'm going to do is just kind of pounce that all over. and set my foundation and concealer. So after we got back from vacation, my kids just had like a week or two left, and then they started school the end of August. My son went into middle school, he went into 6th grade, and then my daughter started high school. So this was a really big year, both of them starting brand new schools. But I have to say they've done really, really well. They've been in school now a couple weeks, and they seem to be liking it. I think the homework is starting to kick in, and the busy schedules are really kind of starting to rear their ugly heads. But I think overall, we've had a really good transition into both middle school and high school. I can't believe I have a daughter that's in high school, and oh my gosh, her school is massive. I mean, it's massive. It is so big. Like, I would be completely overwhelmed if I had to go there. But again, she's done really well in the transition, and I'm so proud of them. For bronzer, I've got this sweet Becca bronzer, which I have used pretty much all summer. This is in the color Bali Sands. I've got my Real Techniques brush, and I just kind of like to brush this on, warm it up into my skin, and I just think it gives such a great color. Kind of go up in the hairline, around the jaw. It's so pretty. Look at how nice and natural that is. I love it. For blush, I'm going to go in with my rediscovered Warm Soul. You guys, look at this color. It is so pretty. I used to wear this all the time. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It does have a little bit of a kind of a gold shimmer to it, but for my mature skin, I don't worry about it just because I don't get it up close to you know, my under eyes. But I just think it gives such a beautiful glow to the skin. I think it's so pretty. Again, I rediscovered this when I was doing my blush declutter, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why do I not use that more? So I'm so glad I have this again. If you guys need just a neutral, natural blush, this is definitely one to have. For highlight, I'm going to go with my NARS Hot Sand. As you guys know, this is probably my most favorite highlighter. I wore this recently to, we went to a concert. We went to the Blondie concert. You know, Blondie, like Heart of Glass and Rapture, that Blondie. She came in concert a couple weeks ago, and I took my husband for a date, and we had so much fun, and I wore this highlight, and I actually had a lady come up to me, and she's like, oh my gosh, your makeup looks so nice and shiny. And I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Anyways, that's what I had on. I love this. It's so pretty. But we had such a great time at the Blondie concert. You know what? I think I looked up on Google, and it says she is 72 years old. And I'm just like, rock on. I mean, still touring, 72 years old. She was amazing. And another favorite band, and actually a reason that I also wanted to go to the concert, was the band Garbage opened for them. And Garbage is kind of like me and my husband's band. You know, they were really popular when we got together. And anyways, we had seen them before, and we definitely wanted to see them again. So that was so much fun. I love going to concerts. I'm like, why do we not do this more often? I just feel so young and, you know, just kind of carefree. It just brings back so many great memories of my youth. And speaking of, oh my goodness, Depeche Mode is coming into town. I think it's like September 22nd, and I'm going with a huge group of friends. Depeche Mode was like my all-time favorite of life band that, you know, I listened to again kind of in my youth, and I'm just so excited. I've seen them probably 25 times out, you know, throughout my life, but they're amazing, and I cannot wait for them to come to town. As I mentioned in my recent haul video, I bought one of these hard candy whatever lip glosses, and I was head over heels in love with it. I got the color Genius, and I actually went this past weekend for some other stuff at Walmart, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go check the other colors. They do have a lot of darker colors, which will be great for the fall, but I found this one. This is in the color Famous, and it's just a little bit more on the brown side. The other one I have is more kind of mauvey color. This is so pretty, and so what I'm going to use is this today. I mean, wow. It's so pretty. It's so light. It doesn't feel like a lip gloss, but it's so pigmented and lasts a long time. I love these. For brows, guess what I'm using? Okay, let's say it together. Benefit Gimme Brow #1. Yes, Michelle, we get it. This is Holy Grail. I do love it. I've tried a lot of different brow gel type products, and I do like those too, but for whatever reason, this is just my go-to. Just a good standard. I know it's going to work every time. Super easy to use. Gives me great brows, and I love it. For my lashes, I have my Shiseido eyelash curler and my IT Cosmetics Superhero. You guys, I love this mascara. I think it gives such great length and volume to my lashes. I think it is a favorite with a lot of people, and for good reason. I just think it's a great mascara. Y'all know what's coming in a couple weeks. The Dallas makeup show. I cannot be more excited. As you know, I have gone for the last couple years. I am so excited. It is a makeup convention for makeup professionals, and they have all sorts of seminars and demonstrations. They've got like body art demonstrations, all sorts of like makeup classes that you can go to, and of course they've got shopping. So I cannot wait. I'm going in a couple weeks, and I'm just so excited. I already have a list ready. I will definitely take you guys along with me. I think I vlogged it last year, and I will probably do the same this year, and then kind of do a haul at the end and show you what I get. For my setting spray, I'm going to go in with my new favorite of all time, Life setting spray. This is from Ben Nye. This is the Final Seal. Oh, it's like hairspray for your face. It is so good, and it makes your makeup last all day. Again, I think this is for makeup artists, and I know that it was used in theater a while ago, and it still may be. So definitely awesome. I picked this up from Amazon, and it was not very expensive. So that completes my look. You know, when I first used that green color, I know that you guys were thinking I was crazy, but I think it turned out really nice. I'm actually really happy with the look, so I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for being here. I have to say, when I first started the video, I was kind of down in the dumps, a little bit depressed about the whole hurricane situation, watching the news, that type of thing. But I have to say, after I play with makeup, after I talk to you guys, I feel so much better. I appreciate you all being here. I love talking to you. I love interacting, and I'm so thankful that you're here with me. All of the products that I used today, I will link down in the description box below, so check those out. If you have any questions, absolutely let me know. Let me know if you guys enjoy using any of these things, and let me know what your thoughts are on them as well. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon.